February 25, 2009. A Turkish Airlines Boeing 737-800 is on final approach to Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport. Everything appears normal, until without warning, the engines throttle back during approach. Flight TK1951, operating from Istanbul to Amsterdam, is crewed by a captain, a first officer in line training, and a safety pilot occupying the jump seat. As they intercept the instrument landing system, a critical fault occurs. The captain's radio altimeter, without reason, drops to -8 feet. The aircraft's autothrottle, designed to manage thrust based on altitude and phase of flight, interprets the false -8 feet reading as a cue to reduce power. It enters landing mode, retard flare, and pulls engine thrust to idle. No alerts, no annunciators, no cross-check between the captain's faulty altimeter and the functioning one on the first officer's side. Airspeed decays. The aircraft's nose subtly pitches up to maintain glide. The autopilot remains engaged. At just 460 feet above the ground, the stick shaker activates, a tactile stall warning. The captain disengages the autopilot and pushes the throttles forward, but it's too late. The aircraft enters an aerodynamic stall and impacts a muddy field just 1.5 kilometers short of runway 18 right. The investigation identified a confluence of errors. A faulty radio altimeter, unmonitored automation, a distracted flight crew, and inadequate approach path clearance. You see, a faulty altimeter, unmonitored automation, a distracted crew, and tight vectoring all contributed to the situation. The flight crew, unfortunately, failed to recognize the power decay, misread key cues, and did not conduct a go-around despite violating stabilized approach criteria. It's important to note that the crew failed to identify the power loss and did not initiate a go-around. Boeing's autothrottle logic accepted the captain's altimeter input without cross-verification. A long-standing vulnerability, known internally, but not flagged to flight crews. Critics later claimed that U.S. authorities pressured Dutch investigators to downplay Boeing's culpability in the final report. In less than 20 seconds, the flight transitioned from routine to disaster. The catalyst? A sensor error. The root cause? Unquestioned trust in automation. Following the crash, Boeing revised flight guidance documentation. Airlines reinstated full stall recovery training. Dutch ATC reviewed its vectoring protocols. Yet the ultimate lesson is timeless. When machines falter, pilots must be vigilant and ready to override. Yet from this tragedy, Turkish Airlines emerged stronger. Today, it stands among the world's most respected carriers, recognized globally for its commitment to safety, training, and operational excellence. This was Turkish Airlines Flight 1951, a silent descent and a wake-up call for aviation. At Blackbox Chronicles, we turn every crash into a lesson. Subscribe and join us as we uncover the hidden truths behind aviation's most defining moments.